is Adejare, also known as NerdSinging, and I'm wearing this flower just because it's really, really warm outside, and that's why I'm just using the sunlight and not any artificial light 'cause it's really nice outside. But today, I'm here to talk about The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicole Yoon. I've been seeing a lot of the sun lately, so let's just jump into it. This book is about two teenagers, one named Natasha Kingsley, who is excellent. She excels in science and only believes in cold hard facts, and is in fact an illegal immigrant, unfortunately, because her family, her parents and her moved over from Jamaica illegally, and that really comes to play in the story. And Daniel Bay, who is a kid of Korean immigrants who is stuck in the shadow of his older brother, and really he's like he's tired of it, and his parents, they just want him to go and have a better life, go become a lawyer, go to Yale and all that stuff, but he doesn't really want that. He wants to become a poet because he loves poetry and all that stuff. So they both meet one day in front of a record store, and they just kind of fall for each other, and all throughout the book it's just how they fall in love with each other in this one day. But unfortunately, that day is the day Daniel gets interviewed to go to Yale, and two, the day where Natasha is getting deported. So you can see the issue there. What I really like about this book is just the style of writing. Before, I read Nicole Yoon's Everything before, and I absolutely fell in love with that book. So I just personally like her writing. But also, even though the story is about these main characters, there are chapters underneath that, well, not underneath, there are chapters that tell what's going on underneath, about how South Koreans dominated the black hair care industry, and how about minor characters like Natasha's parents, and even these little people that Natasha and Daniel run into throughout the way of their day journey. And it makes you think, because everybody has a different story, and this kind of expands on everybody and everything's different story and what happens and stuff like that. One thing I feel about the book is, one thing that I personally don't like is that I feel some of it's kind of rushed, because of just, it all happens in one day. So that's why. Because, if they had met, a few days beforehand, and, they kind of got to know each other and whatever, I'd be fine. But I think it's because it's just one day that it just kind of it feels a little sped up, especially because there are no time checks, and they're going all throughout New York City, and they're traveling by train everywhere. That takes, or bus, metro, that takes a little while, to get from one place to another. I don't know New York like that, but time is of the essence, and I feel that's its only flaw. I would really, really recommend this book to anyone who likes romance. Even so, I think this is just a great book to read. It really goes in depth, and it makes you think, because even though Natasha's an illegal immigrant, it's not really her fault, and she has such a bright future ahead of her, as a person. But and I feel that's actually really important at this time, especially to recognize that these illegal immigrants are also people, and they come here to escape, whatever bad stuff's happening in their country. But you know what? Let's stay away from all that political stuff. So this book, even though really romancy, it is realistic. It's very realistic, which it should be, because it's realistic fiction. Because that might be a bit of concern, but it gives some facts about some stuff, and it's a book that makes you really think about the world around you and all that stuff. But also it's something that's very enjoyable, and it's just something that everyone, if you really like books, should read. So that's it for the non-spoiler section of this video. Go check out The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicole Yoon. It has a pretty cover. It's just such a great book, and I just totally love Nicole Yoon. Brandon's writing. So go check that out, and time for the spoilers. I'm just gonna let all my emotions out. That attorney made me mad. I'm so glad that he was inspired by Daniel, but really freaking annoyed me, that he was busy going on lovey-dovey on his assistant and being a cheater when he could have saved Natasha and her family from being deported, and it makes me want to. This is why, I have trust issues. Anyway, so Irene, oh my gosh, I was so concerned about Irene. I was so glad to find out that she was okay, and that she just went and became a flight attendant. She did better. I'm glad that she was inspired not to take her life, and actually, because of Natasha, is, doing better in life. And she's also the reason why Natasha and Daniel got together again. She's the reason why they got together in the first place, and then why they got together again, and I'm just so glad. Honestly, the epilogue, I like how there's, it's the time chapter thing, but then there's, an actual epilogue, too, because I was just okay, well, then they go on their lives, they never reunite, and that's it, they're done. Okay, I was kind of, good with that, and then I saw the epilogue, and I was lit. So whether they get back together or not, I know it's an open ending, so leave it up to your imagination. I feel that they just maybe they just start off as friends and actually take it slow this time, because before they were all just kind of rushing because it was just that day. And yeah, so I find it really cool that Natasha she became a physicist, which is pretty awesome. And that, Daniel, he went and lived his dream, and, even though it took him, a lot more time and a lot more energy, a lot more effort, he was able to do what he loves, and, that's pretty cool. And it's really, inspiring, even though, it's kind of not practical in this world we live in, unfortunately. But, as people are becoming more, open, and people are just I think there's more opportunity to, do what you want, and not just what you have to out of necessity, even though you might have to do that too. So that's another reason why I really love this book. So yep, that's it on my opinions about The Sun Is Also a Star. I just holding this book because I like holding books, and this is a really pretty book and a really nice book, and now I gotta return to the library, so I'm gonna hold it as long as I want to. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this book review, please check out some of my other ones in the playlist above here. I hope I'm putting the right thing, or there, or wherever. And, I'll see you again with another video. Bye!